Welcome back, boys, to Banished. So we are right where we left off, same day, same time, same everything. Let's see what happens. Now things are a little bit hectic right now. Our food isn't really bad right now. We're up to 720. That's not bad. Except we got a food sort. Maybe somebody picked out. Oh, our gatherers is really starting to come through. Look at all that, and our hunters. Oh my God, that's so good. And once these chickens start to max out their population, the people will start killing them off, and then they'll start getting put into the food too. Now I will say that I'm gonna have to build a bigger storage. Now this is my favorite storage so far. It's from a mod. This is called DS storage, and I love it. It is fantastic. It eats up a lot of your resources for sure. Like that's no joke, but it is very, very good. It's very big storage. It is storage where you only have to build like 4 or 5 of them and then you're good. So I'm gonna have my guys hurry up and go collect all this stuff since they're not really doing anything else right now. My population is getting to the point where I want to be able to go and build a school so that I can start building smarter people, because smarter people equals faster working people, and that's good. You want that. Oh, and I also need to do this too. I just need to add zeros to all of this. Just for everything that's here, everything needs to be like, well, no, not that. That needs to be like 5. Let's put this at like 5 real quick. You don't want this really high, because if that's really high, that's really bad. Tools and stuff is fine. Food, you always want like as high as you can put it. Health, that's good to have as high as you can too. Everything else really doesn't matter too much. You can just adjust it as you need it. That's just kind of what I have stuff put to. And this guy doesn't need to use firewood anymore, so I'm going to switch him over to charcoal, because we're mining coal from right here. So I'm going to bump up my fuel consumption probably up to like 500 or so. That's okay, because that's all charcoal anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We can kick all this firewood out of here now, and then that can all be for the actual people, which that's really important. Because they definitely need firewood. We have so much iron ore right now to go and like burn up. I'm gonna probably build another blacksmith or like foundry or something just to deal with that, because there's a lot of iron there. Let's go and get on that real quick. I don't think I can build that because I don't have a board thing. I should actually make a board maker real quick. We'll put it in this. This will actually help with firewood consumption too. Put it right next to our fishermen, because it depends on the water to go and move the actual sawmill, which that's great. It just makes it really, really fast. And there my roads go. Let's see how many laborers I have right now. I see a lot of laborers coming up. Oh, that's good. We are doing really, really good on laborers. My gatherers are okay. You always want to be checking your menu every once in a while to see if you can throw a person someplace that's needed. But right now it looks like we're fine, so I'm really enjoying that. Let's go and get a hospital down. Let's just get this down. I really like this. I had this last time and it worked out pretty well. I didn't really have to worry about my citizens dying or anything like that. And it utilizes herbs and stuff too, so it works out. I'm trying to think of something else I need to go and add right now that's really, really important. I'm probably going to have to add a bigger blacksmith, because I feel like this guy can only do so much, you know? And yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's only going to be able to do so much. So let's just go and throw a blacksmith right here. Oh no, wait, that's 2. There we go, perfect. Easy. I'll probably put a road that goes closer in right there just so it's really flush. I don't like stuff that's too messy. This blacksmith one should go really good though. We're probably going to put a tailor right here too, just because. If you notice, all the buildings are about the same size in this mod. I like it because everything's really just good, straight. You really like to make things not necessarily pretty, but you want to utilize as much space as you can for whatever you can in this game, because at some point you just hit water and that's no bueno. Looks like my builders are getting on this real quick, which that's great, which means that soon we're going to actually start generating stone, so that's awesome. Which we really need to start cutting down more trees. I didn't realize how low we were on trees until just now. Actually, we can just cut down all of this right here. I'm gonna have to expand down here anyway. We'll tell our people to go and make this priority down here. they'll start cutting on that, and the builders will start working on these buildings anyway, which is good. I should probably add more builders just so they can finish some stuff quicker. There goes 2. I don't think I need to add anything else anywhere else, right? I don't think so. I think we're good. No, let's watch them cut everything down. My builders are still working on that. We have a really good population that's growing. I'm probably going to have to add another house, though. It looks like our food's doing fine, too, so that's good. See, utilize the space. And then you can put a little road back here so that they have the most foot travel area that they can. I'll just turn all this into road because I don't really think I can utilize that space anyway. Unless I put like a wood chopper or something there. But all my people are going to prioritize all this other stuff anyway, so. This guy's working on tools, right? Yeah, okay. Did that other... Oh no, wait, that's houses. I'm going to have to add one of those. Going to have to add one of these. Real quick. That's kind of really harsh on my wood. But it'll only be for a little bit. I don't need too many. I just need enough so I can start building some later tier stuff. Because a lot of later tier stuff needs timber just to make it, like, strong, I guess, or whatever. Boom. That guy's making iron now, which that's great. I probably have a lot of coal right now. Let's see where my coal is. 72 coal. That's not really a lot. But where are we at on iron, though? We have a bunch of iron ore in there, and then none in there. So we're kind of low on iron in general. We have 41. That's not bad. Meh. I'm just going to have these guys keep on working on stone. I'm like working these guys really hard in stone because I need stone really, really bad. It's like my #1 thing. What was the other stone that needed to be collected? Do I have other stone collectors someplace? Apparently I have other stone collectors in some place. I don't know where the other ones... Oh, they go into this other mine. That's what it is. I am retarded. Okay. So that's a no-no. I don't need them in the other mine. So you guys can go down to 2. You guys can gain 1. Oh no, wait, what? 3. Ooh, no. Alright, now I'm all messed up. Okay, so you can have 2. Yeah. 2, 3. Oh, I'm retarded. Okay. There we go. Where are we at on these guys? 4. Yeah, okay. No, we're good. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're fine. Alright, so you... I need you to do this. Hide coats? No, do that. Thank you. Somebody's upset outside. They got their Tiny Pepe car outside. The Tiny Pepe. Oh god. Alright, so now we need to actually start making a big farm. So that's what this next area is going to be down here. I'm going to turn it into something big. I just kind of need to find the edge of where everything else is. We'll probably just pop it like right here. And we'll have a road that... Well, actually, I want to have a road that goes like in between this and the other thing. Maybe like this right here. That should be good. And then we'll prioritize this, so they'll cut all this down. We'll gain a good amount of resources in the meantime. I'm probably not necessarily doing this in the right order. Some people might have a better order that they do things, just so they... I don't know. Wait, are we out of furnace fuel? How am I out of furnace fuel? Charcoal, he's out. Oh. No, you guys are still making stuff. Maybe my coal generation is just really, really slow. Weird. No, there's a bunch of coal right here. I don't know why he's saying... Oh, because I put it on charcoal, not coal. I'm retarded. No wonder why everything's having issues. Oh my god. My bad. God damn it. Alright, well, that's fixed. So now everything can continue as it was. So this says that it's full on tools. I normally don't like to surpass the tools. Like to go too hard on them, because if you do, I don't know, you might need the iron for something else to make like joints or something, and these guys already overproduce tools as it is, so you'd be wasting the wood anyway. It's just better just to not even bother with it. So far, everything's going good. Our chicken population is doing really well. And the good thing about this being a good, stable chicken population is I can come down here after I build this crop, and I can lay a big chicken pen down here, and then those chickens can come down here and turn into a huge pen where that's going to generate a large amount of food, and I can keep on splitting that if I need to. I think now is about the time we should probably build a school. I normally always build the village, or no, not the village school. I build the, where is it at? Colonial school. It's a really nice, small school. It takes care of like 20 kids, I think, which is pretty good. Not bad. We'll probably only have one. I was going to add another one, but then I thought better of it, because I didn't want to go and put too much in there. So I'm wondering where I'm at on lumber right now, because I can't really see it in any of my stuff. Maybe I have no lumber, or maybe my material limit keeps on going up above it. Who knows? Oh no, I see some lumber right there. Okay, that's good. Just trying to get some. That's awesome. So if I have oat seeds, I'm probably, I don't know what my seeds are that I got this go. And to also to boost my economy, I'm probably gonna go and lay down a meeting house, which will be the place where nomads, which are people that can join your civilizations, will meet me and will join my civilization. I don't want them to necessarily join until after I have a trading post, because then I can actually start trading stuff for seeds, but it's one step closer to gaining a large amount of population when you want it, rather than having it be slowly grown and sometimes out of control. Normally, if you preemptively stock up on food and then you take on a large amount of nomads, it's not as stressful in your economy as it is if you were to just, I don't know, grow it and then just kind of add food whenever you needed to. Because sometimes I forget that I even need food whenever I just grow a population instead of just taking one on. Because when I take one on, I already have like the premeditative thought of, well, I'm going to take this large population on, let's make a dickload of food. Because that's important. Look at all these deer. These fucking like pompous ass deer. Oh, you didn't even fucking get me, bro. You didn't even fucking get me, bro. Fucking deer. So rude. They don't even know what my poor people go through on a daily basis. The good thing about the school is you can see how many laborers you have stocked up. And if you need laborers, you can just pop them out of school and they'll automatically become adults, and you can start using them as laborers for any of your nefarious purposes, of course. So another thing that needs to happen is I need to go and grab a forester, pop a forester out here, because foresters are really important. They can govern how much wood you're bringing in, like, stably. So we'll have this being built in the background, and we'll see what happens. Yes, it is done. So we don't have the thing that I wanted, but we do have lettuce, so that's still really good. The good thing is I made it so there's no winter too, so we're not going to have to really worry about winters coming through and it's just swamping our crops. That's great. I'm definitely down with that. I'm probably going to pop 2 of these builders off because I don't really think I need them. And that's just so that I don't have to... if somebody dies or something, like during childbirth, which that does happen a lot in this game, you can just go and have their roles be replaced automatically. I try to have some of the houses, if you notice I leave some of these areas gapped. I try to leave places for houses because people will work faster if they have a house near their location. It just makes their travel time for everything a lot less, which is great. I just like to make roads too. A lot of these main roads will be upgraded to stone roads later on when I have a bigger surplus of stone. But currently, my supply of stone isn't enough to be able to go and make all of this a good road. Wait, no, one thing. It's you. Go for it, man. I think I should have some laborers coming in. Do I have anybody that's actually joined the school yet? No, okay. There we go. This is good on lumber. Is it because of materials? Maybe. I think we might just keep on burning those materials because I don't really mind about where my coal goes. As long as it's continuing to get mined out of here. I really need to start exploding my population soon, so that's the reason I'm starting to build a lot more houses. This entire area right here is probably going to get turned into like a complex of buildings, just these little small buildings, because they basically work the same as these bigger buildings, but they're just a smaller version, which works out really well for me. I don't really have to worry about space too much. I don't have to worry about over doing it, which is good. Wait, why is that not okay right here? Is there a road or something right here? What is this? Nothing right there. Oh, it's from this. This is blocking that other way, which that's fine. I think these guys get unhappy when they're near these coal mines and shit anyway. But unfortunately, it's just gonna have to happen. I'll build them a church though, so that they're not super unhappy. But I just don't really want to meh. Meh. They will live on. Get these houses built up. I'm gonna go and build a road that goes in between right here and then around and then comes right here. That'll define whatever this becomes later on at some point. We have a lot of roads that need to be built too, but I have a lot of people that need to become students first, so we're probably gonna halt on a lot of the population growth. We have 1 student now, so that's great. We'll probably keep everything how it is. I don't think my population's too old yet, but we are in Spring 5, so that's pretty... Some people might be relatively old by now, and we are running out of more supplies when it comes to building, so I'm gonna have to start chopping away more. So we'll probably come over here, just chop out this whole section, right here, and then that'll be our next surplus of goods that we get, because I'm continuing to build stuff irregardless, just because I know what I need, but it's not always best to do what I do. This lettuce though is going to be a really good thing, because when this comes to harvest, I'm going to have a super huge surge in food. I know my food looks really sketchy right now, because it is really sketchy right now, but it's going to be okay in a little bit. I just need this lettuce to go and pop up, which it's yielding right now, which that's great. I just can't harvest it yet, but soon I will. I'll pop that up so people are happy. Everybody stays happy. I'm probably gonna go and... How many laborers do I have? Or no, wait. I have students. How many students do I have? Just 1 student, rip. I have a lot of children. You know what? I might go and pop school out. It might have been too early for school, boys. We might have been too early for school. I might need to go and get some more fishermen. We might need to get some more fishermen in on this one, boys. Or maybe even like a bee, an apiary. That wouldn't be bad. I'm down with the bee, because I'm gonna need to get honey anyway. So I'm down with that. Let's put this right here, or maybe like right here. Yeah, boom. There we go. Build that up. And that will give us some honey, which that's really good. I'm gonna have to start building a grand market. Probably it'll probably go right here. Oh no! Crushed by a rock. Rip. What was his name? His name was Norman. Fuck Norman. Rip that dude. Norman will forever be missed, boys. Never forget Norman. Oh god! Oh, look at how many laborers I just got. That's great. That means these forests will start getting chopped down in no time, which is fantastic. I'm gonna probably go and make a road that goes like this way, zigzags a little bit, maybe comes down here a little bit. It's just a random road, but at some point I'm probably gonna make bridges that come across over here, and we'll probably build into this section right here. The good thing is, this does have an edge map, so I could build mines over there. Or it has an edge to the map, sorry. I don't know what I just said. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We did make a pretty good expansion. We added some farms, we added a school, some churches, a couple houses. Our population's exploding right now, and we are gathering resources. I'll see you guys in the next episode. You guys have a fantastic day. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you can. If you can't, that's okay too. I'm just glad you guys are watching the videos. I'll see you guys later. Bye.